So, of course, World of Warcraft expansion has been announced, and it's going to be completely nostalgic for me, because it's probably going to suck me in like World of Warcraft always does, and I always end up leaving, and it's awful, and I'm always glad I've left, especially because of paying a subscription fee that you should never have to pay, especially for such an old game. And despite how much content they release for the game, it's just still an old game, and it often just feels the same and boring after a little while. Just so many things make me sad about it. Oh, I have to respec, I guess. Trades for your character. Change your character. Sensor. Possible. Interesting. I don't remember shit about the build I had for it anyway. Because I have not played this game in ages. But I will say I thoroughly enjoy it. Whereas with WoW, I often feel like I'm doing chores no matter what I'm playing. That just is the case for most people. I want to buy that. But not yet. I don't have any money because I bought a new car recently and I have to save to get shit fixed on it. It's been appraised at a local trustworthy mechanic, and the guy tells me it needs like $2 grand for work. So as much of a heartbreaker that is, I only paid a nominal fee to buy the car. It's got less than 80,000 miles, so I can't complain too much. We learned how to play Guild Wars for many months. I missed it. Guild Wars 2 is funner than WoW. Plus, I really enjoy it. It's one of those, kind of like Star Wars. I've never taken the time to fully look into why it has that error, like Star Wars. First War. My reputation really. Abilities from the weapon you have currently equipped. I find that just amazing. And I love the shit out of it. The only thing that I truly hate about this game, there's no trading and no mounts. Everything else I'm a big fan. Big fan. Of course, I have another MMO that I should be playing because I've been paying for it for 2 or 3 months. It burns! I was slightly disenthused about the game when I first tried it out because the process of linking my old Square Enix account with a new one hours using create a new account. I didn't want to have to because I'm a little bit OCD about that kind of shit, and I already have enough accounts through all my different Windows 10, and I hope I'm wrong about this, but it looks like it might have erased my save. Pretty terrible. Is how, that being my second playthrough ever, I've already logged 77 hours on the game. So, on that playthrough. Go ahead. Vegas until Fallout 4 hits, but we'll see. I don't know if I have the willpower to replay 77 hours of game that I just played recently, just because something went wrong with the save files. And of course, like a dick, like a major dick, I didn't take the time to back up. I was lazy about it. I've never had a bad experience with I upgraded Windows Vista to Windows 7. That was a very smooth upgrade. That's rather frustrating. Such as a problem familiar to Windows Vista users, you cannot have easy access to your own files, saving and editing and deleting them, specifically in the photo folder, which is quite frustrating, especially because of Windows photo app that lets you in that app any of your photos. And it's very, very difficult to navigate. I don't understand why just missing. Go through each particular file that you want to. It's kind of like how Windows, or Microsoft rather, handled the jump from Xbox 360 to Xbox One. In Xbox 360 you had, let's say for example, the feature of when you hit the guide button, you see how much battery life you have for your controller. And apparently on Windows, or Xbox, just small stupid things. And I'm scratching my head as to why. These are billion-dollar corporations. Multi-billion-dollar corporations. Or corporation. And they can't carry over their own features from old shit to new shit. That's like the most basic thing of anything. Make sure to keep stuff you've already got. That's good. You know, you'd think more people would think of that. But, yeah, that's... But anyway, it's more about... Wow, anything, because... Yeah, WoW users should they're trying too hard, and they're sort of reliving the Burning Crusade, which, in a way, I'm fine with. Such a groundbreaking thing for me at the time, because I just started WoW in 2005.
The engineers of Iron Dock Shipyard are at the forefront of underwater technology, but they're constantly harassed by wildlife, not to mention the separatists who've built a nearby camp. Their vital work must continue unimpeded.
Soundtrack, even though now hard to find World of Warcraft trading cards, should put that. It's really sad to think about, though, how great what it is now. I love the accessibility of it. I love a lot of the things that it made the game still feels like a chore. Having my garrison and doing the follower quests and stuff. Go ahead, hit me. I'm more of a fan of the followers in SWORD, Star Wars, because you get to choose which ones come with you on quests and stuff. You can sort of do that. You have to come around in the zone. But you can't just take them anywhere. Of course, they have it set really great. They kind of take the place of party members, which is kind of a smart system. But WoW annoys me so much. It's just the constant grinding. I started playing Guild Wars 2 primarily because I was interested in not having to pay for it. And
one more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Has offer the idea of no more grinding endlessly every time there's an expansion or new content released. Like they explained in the they talk about Guild Wars once it releases Heart of Thorns is not going to make your gear irrelevant that you had before the expansion. They're still going to make it relevant, and that I think is amazing. I mean, I like upgrading my gear as much as the next guy, but there comes a point in a life that lasts anywhere between 20-something and 90-something years, which is getting closer and closer to being the average life expectancy, 90 years old. Yeah, you can't just spend all of your life grinding away for new shit that's going to be irrelevant tomorrow. I love the idea of not having to grind. Right now, I've got this game has, I just feel, so much more to offer than WoW does in its repetitive nonsense. The PvP is so tainted in World of Warcraft, I cannot fucking stand it. The biggest problem with PvP in that game is ever since people's health bar went up to millions, ever since then, healers have been made to be so insanely powerful. Around that point in time, say, I think this was towards mid-Cataclysm or start of Pandaria, something like that. People are starting to get millions of health. They've had to nerf it so many times. Go up and down and up and down. Oh my god. But healing, even since, like, Wrath of the Lich King, I remember starting to do Winter Grasp all the time because I'm a PvP nut. That's what I play mostly for. And if I'm raiding, it's mostly
refreshing.
Going up against healers, especially druids at the time of Wrath of the Lich King, especially, but even now, druids are but, yeah, they build that much damage in ratio. Bosses that have tens of millions or hundreds of millions of health against players that have few million health. But there's no scaling down. When you're healing anywhere between 14 raids, but when you're healing 15 to 20 or so people in raid groups, or even I can understand having that kind of power, but when you take that same amount of healing power and you apply it to battlegrounds, I mean, healing and how many healers you've got largely can and always has affected the sway in PvP, but it's too much so, to the point where people can heal through almost anything with 1 or 2 healers at their sides. And the entire fight against, say, for example, my Unholy Death Knight. My Unholy Death Knight deals ideas that they've added to the game, but not fully realized yet. Like destructible buildings in Wintergrass and fucking stranded the ancients and shit. That could be done so much better. But they're so fucking lazy, they don't give a shit. They don't try. They've got the money. They've got time and power to put into the development process to refine that system, make it more interesting, better. But they've done nothing with it to change it since its inception. It's just add so much more. Like, I've seen other MMOs doing way better than them at it. Like, I haven't gotten to play it myself, but Skyrim Online, you know, Elder Scrolls Online. They have destructible buildings too. I've seen a little bit of gaming footage. I never took the time to get too interested in that game because I heard it was terribly disappointing for the most part. There are things of merit in the game, but for the most part it's disappointing from what I read. It's a game that's inherently just still going for $60 retail somehow.
Go ahead, hit me.
In MMOs, not all MMOs, but you know, the bigger ones these days. If WoW introduced it, and Elder Scrolls Online is doing it better, then yeah, WoW's in trouble. They've already been in trouble for a long time. They get lower and lower subscription rates, like, call it 3 to 6 months after every expansion. Yeah, people come back, and they hit some highs for a while after that, but it doesn't last. It never fucking lasts.
Buying something?
Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're angering their customers, myself included.
Thank you.
It just doesn't feel worth the money to me either. I mean, it's better than it used to be, because it used to be you had to grind so much and you had to play so many goddamn hours to make your character viable. PvP or PvE. For guilds to be interested in you or to get in raiding groups. I mean, which you don't have to worry about as much anymore. Which I love. You don't have to put as much into the game time-wise anymore to have relevant gear and skill. And especially the time to level, it doesn't take all that long anymore. But fucking... that only goes so far. The accessibility they've added to the game in that, right, only goes so far. Not enough of the game is fun enough to make you want to keep paying and playing shit that now is so much quicker and easier. It also, in taking less time to do that stuff, to get as much experience proportionately, to gain your level, once you're at max level to experience the in-game content, people are going to get bored with it. It's not a fix making it more accessible. It is and it isn't. It's more friendly to people like me who have grown up with the game, and, well, I was, what, 15 or 16 when I started playing World of Warcraft. And I've been playing for 10 years, off and on. So I've got a lot more responsibilities these days when I was in high school. Especially not only just having work and a relationship, but being in the theater in my free time, either community or paid theater. I have very little time to devote to an MMO in what it needs from you to validate your character. If you want to game seriously in it for PvP or both. If you want to be meaningful to any guild you're a part of, you have to put in a certain amount of hours on pretty much a daily basis with MMOs. That's just the way they are. And I love that about them. They're a living, breathing world, but it just doesn't feel like there's much to the World of Warcraft anymore. It's just so sad to see all that in the past. It's all just now. I mean, for the wrath of the nobody takes the time to even read the quest text.
My minion!
Oh god. Totally go around. Totally go around. That's interesting. They're throwing boulders at me. Oh god. I don't even know. Checked it because I've been so distracted with all these thoughts racing through my head about the WoW expansion. I am excited in a way to see that certain new ideas are mixing with certain old ideas about the PvP system. They're adding a prestige and I mean, they're kind of doing what Guild Wars and a few other expansion or MMOs are doing for PvP. They're leveling the playing field for gear. So gear isn't as big of a factor anymore. It's as much as it made people want to work more for that edge, and a lot of people that I know are probably going to disagree with me. Just say, oh, it's a terrible thing. I much prefer being skill rather than gear. It's just the way that I prefer. probably the most popular in League of Legends. Well, it's probably really close between League of Legends and WoW. I myself prefer League of Legends for many reasons. Like teleportation, just all around fun. Dota 2 is slightly overcomplicated for its own good. Not that I don't understand it or can't play it well. But yeah, I just don't prefer the League. I like the overall design of the feeling of that. But it's nice to see that rather than just fear-based. Arena as well, because for years now, World of Warcraft has been all about the gear when it comes to arena. That's where you get the highest PvP gear, people with high arena team ratings. Of course, you can't even have teams these days, not formal teams, which I thought was an awful idea to take that away. Why take it away altogether? I mean, yeah, there are certain things that can be exploited in the system, but, you know, fuck you, Blizzard, that's your fault for bringing it in there. I don't want to say Indian gamers because of the political incorrectness. You know, it's the way social language now. Someone will take offense when I mean it's not about what you mean these days, it's about what you say and who is it about it, which is fine. Anyway. What level?